All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to post in New York City. Now, again, for the purpose of this video, let's say I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm trying to break the rule and post outside of my city. What I did, again, just to remind you up to this point, I used CC Cleaner to clean my cookies. I made sure that I'm in incognito mode, and now I'm ready to post. Okay, I got my virtual card and I got my Google number. So I got all the ingredients ready to post. So I'm going to come up here where it says create a posting. Again, I'm in New York City, create a posting. Choose the location that fits best. Your posting will also appear on the main New York City site. So I'm just going to do New Jersey, since New Jersey and New York, they sort of border each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that just so I can take advantage of multiple cities. Now, do I want to post in job or gig? So I'm going to start this with gig, and I will eventually work my way up in posting jobs. Now, do you want to hire someone or do you have a service to offer? So you're going to do, I want to hire someone. Now, the price for gigs is $10. These are the different categories: computer, creative, crew, domestic, event, labor, talent, or writing. You're going to do computer gig, hit continue. Okay. And then on Facebook, you will see that in the file section, you have Craigslist ad titles. You're going to come to titles. Now, these titles should work. I like these titles, and I like the ones that actually have these little emojis. You could just copy the emoji if you wanted to and come back to Craigslist and then just, like I said, put that in there. These titles, definitely mix them up. Don't just copy and paste them. Come up with something creative. For example, out of jail, new job in 2020. Marketing reps needed. And then I would put the little circle right after that. See, I'm making up something. Just be yourself, be creative, and speak to your audience, whether it's a stay-at-home mom or college student or someone who needs second chance income. I just wrote this right off the top of my mind. New York, I would put that / New Jersey. And then the zip code, this is what I like to do. I like to type in New York City zip code. And by typing in the name of the city and zip code, you're going to find right here, this is the link you want, zipcodes.com. If it was Atlanta zip code, it would be the same thing, Atlanta zip code. And you would want the one that says zipcodes.com. So I'm going to flip back to New York. And I'm going to go to this one right here, all zip codes in New York City, New York, zipcodes.com. Click that. And what I like about this site is that you can pick a zip code. Now, these are your zip codes on the left, and this is the population on the right. So I like to pick a zip code that has the highest population. It looks like, from my eyes, this one has 94,600 people, and it's 10025. So this zip code correlates to a high population. So with that being said, I'm just going to use 10025. Now, my description, go back to Facebook, exit out of that document, and I can go to description. Again, the description is meant for you to be inspired to write your own ads. If you, for some reason, just have to copy the ad, change up the first line and the very last line, and it should work. But there has to be variety with these ads. You have to have original ads, but I recommend do not copy. Just read each example and be inspired to customize your own ad. As you're doing the ads, you do not want to use work from home. You don't want to use, instead of work from home, you could say work in your home office, or you could say work remotely, or you could say telecommute. You want to switch out words with other words, basically synonyms. You don't want to use referral program or home business. Your ad has to be job friendly. So if I was to write an ad, I would say something like, hate working at Taco Bell, just got out of jail, let us help. Our social media marketing company is seeking agents. 1099. You are independent contractor. I would put job requirements, 18 or older. I would put, what would I put? I would put internet, and I would probably put bank account for direct deposit. The pay, I would put $350 to $1,000 per week. And I would put the perks, work online, flexible hours, and daily income. And then you always want to make sure your ad has a call to action. Some people will put a website, but I don't do the website on any of my ads because Craigslist, for some reason, it's very difficult to get your links on here and get it approved, and I haven't figured that out yet. So I just like to make sure my ads are very clean. I do not include a link or anything in my ads. I would put contact us, Keith, and then I would use the Google number. Now, I think if I pull this up, let's say this is my Google number. It may have been different, but this is the New York number. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put, let me actually make sure that looks a little neat. And then send all resumes with updated info. Hiring today. That looks good, okay? Now, down here, I'm going to put the pay. I'll put what did I say? $350 to $1,000 a week. That's fine. My email address. I'm just going to go ahead and do the destined to be rich at gmail.com. But I'm going to leave it on the Craigslist mail relay. So they don't see my real email address. They get basically a Craigslist email, which again hides my true email. Now the phone number, I'm just going to put in here again. This is my Google Voice number. I'm going to check show my phone number. Phone calls are okay. And I could put text is okay. I typically prefer just phone calls, show my number, but you can add the text if you want. I'm going to put my name here. And then ignore text requesting your login. Okay, yeah. All right, and then I'm going to hit continue. And then right here, you don't have to put in just hit continue. And then if I want to add images, what I would do is I would go to Google and I would type in work from home PNG. And PNG basically means you want the image. You don't want a background behind the image. You just want a clear image. So I'm going to do work from home pictures, work from home PNG, go to images, and I can just copy any of these images by, right clicking, save image. And I'm going to save the image to my desktop or a folder. And if I saved it on my desktop, I can just do this. I can say work from home, pick number 1 and hit save. All right. So now go back to the ad. I found an image. So now I'm going to add that image. So I left click on add images. And then type in the first few letters. It should appear right here. Work from home, pick 1, open. All right, that looks good. Now, I don't really like titling my images work from home because I have a sneaky suspicion that Craigslist may read that. So what I may do is just save the images again and just retitle it just to be safe. I may just type in home office, pick one. Because I'm trying to, you know, stay under the radar. You see what I'm saying? So with that being stated, I'm gonna rename the image, home office, pick one. That's fine. I'm gonna hit done with images. And this is the description: out of jail, new job in 2020, marketing reps needed. Hate working at Taco Bell, just got out of jail, let us help. See, that rhymes. Our social media marketing company is seeking agents, 1099. You are an independent contractor, 18 or older, internet bank account for direct deposit, $350 to $1,000 a week. Work online, flexible hours, daily income. Contact us, Keith, 917-830-3649. Send our resumes with update info, hiring today. If I need to edit anything, I would hit edit post, make my written changes, and then continue. If I need to edit the location on the map, I can do that. Or if I need to edit the images, I can do that. So, for example, if I need to edit the post, you know, take out something, add something, hit continue. I'm back here. If I need to edit the location, you know, do that, change it. If I need to edit the images, I can take this image out by hitting X, or I could add more images up to, I think, 24 images. Hit done with images. Everything looks good. I don't really need to change anything, but I was just showing you how to do it. And now when I'm ready to publish, it's going to let me know it's going to be $10. So I'm going to hit publish. And I got to go to that email. So I'm going to log into my email, destinedtoberich@gmail.com. And I'm doing all this in incognito mode. So make sure, again, you're in incognito mode. Destined to be rich. All right. And I'm logging in. Now, Craigslist is going to send me over a confirmation email, and I can pay within that email. So that's what I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is the confirmation email. It has not posted yet. So I'm going to definitely click on that, pay, and then it will post. All right. So I'm going to come here, click on that link, accept terms of use. Okay, now it's going to ask me two options. Log into my account. I don't have an account technically yet because I didn't create it, but I'm going to pay now with a credit card. No gift cards or prepaid cards. So with that being said, I'm going to hit continue posting in New York. Now, this is the part that is really the advanced technique. And while a lot of people mess up, they put a local billing address instead of a New York address. So you got to pretend that you are literally in New York. So you can put your name here. That's fine. Now we're going to use that virtual credit card. So again, I'm on privacy.com, the New Yorker. I'm sorry, the Netflix card. That was the one. So I'm just going to copy that number right there. And I'm going to put that right here. The expiration date was 1/26. So I'm going to do that. And then the security code is 581. And then I'm going to put a New York address. Now, this is another secret tip. You go to Zillow.com. This is where you can buy and sell real estate, I guess. You're going to type in New York because you want to look up a New York address. And you just say for rent or whatever. You can skip. Now, this is a New York address. Any of these are New York addresses. It doesn't matter which one you choose. 254. Let me do, let me see if I can find one. Actually, let me go back. I don't know if I want to do for rent. Let me just go ahead and do New York City. And I don't want rental, so I'm going to just do home type. Home type. Let's just do houses. Okay, hit done. And it's going to redo the search results. Okay.